I'm going to pick a few flowers to bring inside. These are called zinnias, snapdragons. Most of them have flopped over from all the rain that we've had today. I'm liking this colour combination. Over here I noticed I had a couple of dahlia flowers. I just picked one of them and I'm going to go around the front and get some lovely silver foliage. This is called wormwood. And there you go, a few freshly cut flowers from my garden. Here's a patch of zinnias that I have growing in my garden. These cheery annuals come in a rainbow of colours. They make great cut flowers too with their long stems. I'll always grow them. Here's a cool fact about sunflowers. These cheery flowers are not just one big flower head. They have up to 2,000 individual flowers in the centre. Take a closer look the next time you see one. You won't look at them the same way again. If you're short on garden space, here's my top tip to maximise your growing area. Instead of growing outwards, like these New Guinea bean gourd plants, that's a tongue twister. Give them a growing frame like this simple twine trellis and grow them upwards. You've just freed up some more space, growing vertically. These bright lights cosmos plants with their vibrant flowers desperately need to be deadheaded. They're looking a real state at the moment. Put very simply, deadheading is removing spent flowers like this one to encourage fresh blooms and stop them going to seed. What's your favourite flower? Comment below and let's get to know each other. Let's pick some pretty flowers, starting off with these blue salvias. Next, some of this Celosia golden plum. Here's some Amaranth caudatus. I think this is looking really fun with those tassely flowers hanging over the side. Let's head into the raised garden bed area where I have these unusual cacti zinnias. There you go, I'm finished. Not everyone's cup of tea. It might be a bit too in your face, but I like it. A different way to enjoy flowers is to float them in a bowl of water. Sometimes stems are too short to place in a vase, so pop them in a pretty bowl and enjoy them like this. Every single day, no matter what day it is during the year, winter, autumn, spring or summer like now, there's always a surprise in my garden. And today it's down over here. This pure white flower, which is from my New Guinea bean gourd plant. It's just gorgeous. I'm in love with this peppermint stick zinnia and want to save some of its seeds. So I'm going to tie this piece of string loosely around the stem of the plant. So when all these different coloured zinnias have similar seed heads like this, as well as the foliage looking the same, I'll be able to ID my favourite plant. Marked, put simply, annual flowers like petunias, cosmos and zinnias. Their life cycle happens within 1 year. Sow their seeds, the plants grow and flower, set seeds, and today is pretty special for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's the first day of autumn here in Australia. And number 2, a dear old friend has come back into my life. It's my hose. For me, I fertilise my garden twice a year. Once in early spring to promote all the new growth, and in autumn for 2 reasons. Firstly, to amend the soil for winter crops, and secondly, to help plants that are getting a bit tired after a long hot summer. I try and wait for a rainy day, not too heavy, grab my bags of organic pelletized fertiliser, and I just go for it, throwing some of these at the base of all the plants and mix into garden beds, getting them ready for new seedlings. I find the rain helps break down these pellets quicker, absorbing into the soil. A great boost for your garden. Remember, anything that can hold soil has the potential to be used as plant containers for non-edibles. Household items like milk cartons and washing up liquid containers work really well too. Look beyond just flowers to add colour to your garden. Plant foliage can add lots of colour interest too. Like here, lining the pathway to the post box, I have these silver foliaged lamb's ears plants. Or this Australian native silver emu bush. I love the lime green leaves of this pelargonium. Burgundy and red foliage is a real eye catcher, like here on this canna plant, or on these bromeliads. It's a lovely mild evening here. I noticed by the rusty old post box that the first white cosmos flower has opened. This week I've been focusing on getting lots of seedlings ready to plant out in the garden beds. This self-seeded sunflower opened up today. The zinnia patch is still looking very colourful. The bees are certainly enjoying them. Over here on this tree, the oranges are starting to plump up, and it won't be long until they start to change colour. Heading towards the back garden now, there's lots of corn everywhere that's self-seeded. There's a patch there, a few over here with some more sunflowers. And let me show you the other area. It's just over there. A pathway lined with lots of corn.